Dave & Buster's brings you our tale of the tape. Eat, drink, play, watch sports.
Look at the reach advantage of Jesse Juarez, 11 inches. Can McDonough overcome that in the striking battle?
Here's Bellator cage announcer Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Horseshoe Casino tonight. Live on Spike, Bellator MMA begins with 3 5-minute rounds in the toughest tournament in sports. This welterweight opening round fight is brought to you by Dave & Buster's. Eat, drink, play, watch sports in Bellator MMA every Friday night. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, at 5'10", weighing in at 170.5 pounds, undefeated as a professional, 9 victories without a defeat. He fights out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, Adam Big Gunner McDonough. And across the cage, his opponent tonight fighting out of the blue corner at 6'1", weighing in at 170.7 pounds. His professional record, 21 victories, 8 defeats, fighting out of Torrance, California, introducing Jesse Juarez. And the referee in charge of the contest, Rob Hines.
In the opening round of all Bellator tournaments, the fights are scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
All right, gentlemen, here
Adam
we go.
McDonough
You ready?
versus Jesse Juarez. The winner advances to the welterweight tournament semifinal round, and here we go with round number 1. Our fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time. Patient start, Jimmy, from both fighters. McDonough in the green and black trunks, Juarez in the blue trunks. Spinning back kick attempt by McDonough.
Oh, nice knee on the way in.
He partially caught, but still landed. Juarez closes distance. You can download the Bellator app now, free of charge. Score every round live as you're the 4th judge. Plus real-time fight stats, courtesy of CompuStrike.
Juarez being tenacious with the takedown. Good job by McDonough so far. Needs to pull those legs off the fence. Because right now, that's what's keeping McDonough up.
Juarez very comfortable on the ground. He was an NAIA national champion in wrestling while at Montana State University Northern. And now taking hammer fist, though, on the ground from Adam McDonough. See Juarez trying to suck in the ankle. Juarez working to the back.
And he's got to turn, and he doesn't do it in time. Good arm triangle position by Jesse Juarez.
Juarez has it, you see, but he's trying to pass right into the base of the fence.
Got to keep that forehead glued to the ground and pull it in.
See Juarez trying to pass now, knee on belly.
Problem is, it's hard to do both, to finish the choke and slide into mount at the same time. You actually want your hips further away. The cage is actually stopping him from getting the angle he needs, and McDonough's out.
McDonough cage walking, kept turning, following Juarez.
I think the cage saved him in that position. Juarez couldn't walk his hips far enough out to finish the arm triangle.
See the left hand down, the fingers touching the mat for McDonough. That's keeping him a grounded opponent. There's no legal knees to the head there. Now the separation.
The question is, who lost more from that ground exchange? Juarez working hard for the finish, and McDonough having to operate without a lot of blood to the brain, trying to fight off that choke.
McDonough felt a big key to his success, in and out with his striking. He's in, but Juarez not allowing him to get back to the outside, Jimmy, keeping it very tight. Knee to the thigh now from Juarez. Juarez trying to get his left hook in.
So far, Jesse Juarez been the aggressor, been working for that takedown. Obviously confident with his wrestling and his jiu-jitsu.
Jimmy, just no space for Adam McDonough thus far in this fight. Now one hook in for Juarez, trying to drag McDonough down, and he does.
Nice step over by McDonough, though, into full mount.
McDonough dragged down and lands indeed in full mount. 60 seconds remaining, round number 1.
Watch the back of his head.
Rob Hines warns McDonough, punches to the back of the Juarez head. Now a left-hand side of the head.
McDonough doing a good job of holding mount. But what can he do with it? 35 seconds left.
McDonough chest to chest from mount.
Problem is he has to get busy. I thought he's losing this round.
Watch the back of his head, Adam.
Again, Hines telling McDonough, watch punches to the back of the head. Now working to the back is Adam McDonough. Final seconds now, round number 1. Both hooks in for Adam McDonough. Juarez was playing a lot of offense, now playing all defense. And there's the bell. Mercedes Terrell, Jade Bryce, our Bellator girls, letting us know that round 2 is upon us. This welterweight tournament opening round fight, Adam McDonough versus Jesse Juarez.
Ready. Rise up, let's go.
Our judges tonight have been assigned by the state of Indiana. Jimmy, what about it? What'd you think for round 1?
Close. I gave it 10-9 Jesse Juarez. Both guys had good position on the ground. I thought Juarez did a lot more with his positioning. McDonough just got a little late in the round. Let me know what you think. Twitter, Jimmy Smith, MMA. At Sean Wheelock, let us know what you think of the scoring. Definitely a close first round.
Good start to round number 2 for Adam McDonough. Right hands to the ribcage of Juarez. This Sunday on Spike, a new episode of Bar Rescue begins 9 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by Adam Carolla and a new episode of Catch a Contractor.
McDonough really tenacious with this front choke position. Juarez not able to find his way out. Not committing to anything yet. There he goes, a little bump with the hips to put Juarez on his back.
Good explosion from McDonough.
Juarez going rubber guard here. Problem is that weak side on the right.
See the ear slaps.
You see it there, he has the leg trapped. McDonough's gonna pass. That's the side he's gonna go to, just like that. Needs to get over that left knee. And there he goes, pushing down, getting over the left knee.
Jimmy Juarez using the ear slaps, and that's just to get McDonough to raise his head up, which he didn't do. McDonough very tight, very sticky chest to chest. In the half guard of Jesse Juarez. 3 minutes remaining, round 2.
I guess when you make the choice, you commit to the ground and pound to the pass. He's gonna pass, he needs to stay tight and put that instep on top of the thigh, just like he's doing now. That's passing position, and he gets right around the half guard. It's very hard to do one or the other. If you sit up and punch, it's hard to pass. If you stay sticky and tight, then you can push down on the leg and get the pass. Gotta choose either the ground and pound or the jiu-jitsu. He went the jiu-jitsu route.
Knees to the shoulder now thrown and delivered by Adam McDonough.
So far, a patient fight by both fighters, but McDonough right now on top. The way he's fighting now, he respects the ground game of Jesse Juarez.
I'm just telling both fighters to improve, and with that, Juarez explodes back to his feet.
rounds. Antonio McKee telling Juarez, stick with your jab. And he has not been throwing it.
McDonough actually landed that kick on the back leg of Juarez, which is what dropped him. Spinning back kick that misses from Juarez.
McDonough does not want to play the outside, wants to move in just like this. Negate that reach advantage.
Talked about in the first round, McDonough starting to get it done in and out with his striking. Comes in, then right back out. Spinning back kick, that lands on the shoulder. Juarez tried to seize the opportunity as McDonough briefly turned his back on that kick. 65 seconds remaining, round number 2 of this welterweight tournament, opening round fight.
So far, these fighters have made a bigger statement on the ground than they have on the feet. Jesse Juarez, I think, trying to make an exclamation point to this round with a takedown, less than a minute left.
Watch the back of his head.
And a fist from McDonough.
Nice step over. I like that, switching the hip position. Much more efficient and effective sprawl from here.
McDonough holding the big wide base.
And this is a very tiring position if you're Juarez. Underneath, trying to hold on to that leg. It's where you don't want to be in wrestling.
Let's start to improve, gentlemen.
McDonough, big right hands to the rib cage.
And that's what I call improving. Throwing those shots to the ribs.
More shots from McDonough to the bell. On his stool between rounds, Adam McDonough said, "We're winning this," and his corner responded, "Yes, we are." Jimmy, do you agree?
I have it all tied up, but I thought he won the last round. Momentum might be in his favor.
Good show of sportsmanship. Third and final round, the winner advances to the welterweight tournament semifinals.
Right before the start of this round, Jesse Juarez shaking his head. That's not a good sign, seems a little frustrated. Ground and pound, the story of this fight. Adam McDonough 52-5 over Jesse Juarez. The one who's gotten the dominant ground position has been successful. It was Juarez in the first round, McDonough in the second, and starting out in the third. McDonough already looking good.
McDonough with one hook in. Loses the hook, but staying tight.
Not committing to anything, not trying to go for both hooks, more of a wrestling style ride, one hook in.
Look away punch lands from Juarez. This week, world champion Magnus and Samoa Joe have some unfinished business in a world title rematch. Impact, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Spike.
Adam McDonough now both hooks in. This is not where Juarez wants to be in the third round. Good job flattening Juarez out.
Full back mount.
Good hip pressure by McDonough, now going to the body triangle.
McDonough from the body triangle, you see rolling Juarez. McDonough thinking rear naked choke. McDonough being very patient here in round 3, Jimmy.
And technical, good hip pressure, not giving up position. There's a weakness of the body triangle, tends to leave you a little bit high. See how he's reaching down for the rear naked. It's also hard to flatten your opponent out, but on the flip side, it's very hard for someone in the body triangle to get a guy off of him. It's like a backpack.
Don't grab his fingers, you gotta grab the whole hand.
Rob Hines just telling Juarez, you can't grab the fingers, you have to grab the whole hand. Under the unified rules, you have to grab at least 3 fingers.
Jesse Juarez has to do something. He's letting this round and this fight slip away. 2 minutes left.
Tight control with that body triangle for Adam McDonough.
And he let it go.
Juarez back to his feet. 2 minutes remaining in this fight. There's the separation. Juarez coming forward. Shot from Jesse Juarez.
Nice tight body lock. Juarez getting the takedown. What can he do with it? Minute 40 left.
McDonough powering back up to his feet and turns.
Great job exploding at the right time.
Another takedown from Juarez. One hook in now from Juarez. Misses with that left, lands with those lefts. Now it's Jesse Juarez thinking rear naked choke.
Problem is he's not all the way behind McDonough. McDonough on his right hip. Harder to finish the rear naked from there.
McDonough posturing to the flat of his back. Juarez again looking for the rear naked choke, nothing there. McDonough trying to stay slippery on the ground.
Juarez fighting like he needs a finish. I think he does. Really needs to do something dramatic this last 30 seconds to win back this round and this fight. Going hard for the guillotine. Only in half guard position, very hard to finish, and McDonough's out.
McDonough popping his head free just like that, was never fully locked. Juarez, as you can see, cut on his nose. Now Juarez, who had top position, fighting from the bottom from the open guard. McDonough with rights to the body, now the head. Final seconds of this fight. Adam McDonough versus Jesse Juarez, the end of the fight. On the other side of this break, we will see which one of these two fighters advances to the welterweight tournament semifinals. And still to come, our main event, Curran versus Strauss for the world title. Adam McDonough versus Jesse Juarez going the full 15 minutes. Here's our DirecTV replay. Don't just watch TV, DirecTV.
To me, this fight belonged to whoever got good position on top, and that was Adam McDonough, more often than not. Ground and pound to the body. Single leg in, landing strikes. Took the back, great stuff from Adam McDonough.
To get DirecTV, call 1-800-DirecTV.
Adam McDonough 66-17 in the ground and pound. I think that was the difference in this fight.
Jimmy, for you, who wins?
Adam McDonough, 29-28, again, the last 2 rounds based on that ground positioning.
Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your judges' scorecards, where all 3 judges, Kelvin Caldwell, David Hinkle, and Jay Hunsucker, all see the fight exactly the same at 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision. Now a welterweight tournament semifinalist, the Big Gunner, Adam McDonough.
Adam McDonough is now 10-0 in his pro MMA career. And with that unanimous decision win over Jesse Juarez, he advances to the Final 4 of this Bellator welterweight tournament. McDonough had a game plan, Jimmy, and he executed.
He did. Gutsy performance, a lot of heart, came back after losing the first round. That's what we want to see, the young kid looking to make his mark in Bellator.
Adam McDonough is a welterweight tournament semifinalist.